Hey up everybody, how we doing? Massive thumbs up to you. Hope you're doing good, hope you're doing great. It's a Tuesday night. Probably thinking, why is he doing a video on a Tuesday night? Well, I shall tell you in just a moment. So, I am so excited to do this collaboration with my brand new friend. We've been chatting for ages, talking about doing collabs, and it's come to this moment. So, do the collaboration with my very good friend Lara from Frugalfull. Put a picture here. Please go and check out her channel. She is brilliant. She's so calming. Her videos are great, and she's funny. Very, very informative on her stuff. So when we was chatting about doing this video together, hold on, Millie's just brought me a bone. I jumped at the chance. I was like, yes, fantastic, because we're having our holidays pretty much a week apart, and she's going to her destination, which I'll let her tell you about, and I'm going to my destination, which you'll find out as well. And we decided, let's do a video about preparing for a holiday, for a budget holiday, what you need to do. And I was like, yes, I am down for that. So here we are. So once you checked out this one, go check out Lara's channel. You'll absolutely love it. So what am I talking about? Holidays. Yep. Now, frugal people go on holidays. We do. We're not cheap or tight. We go on holidays, but when we do, we want to try and find the best deal and do it for as low cost as possible for maximum fun and maximum comfort. So when you come to book your holiday, obviously you've probably got a destination in mind. My destination is Chapel St Leonard's, which is down the road, pretty much about 45 minutes drive, hour on the bus. So it's not far for me, but depending on where you want to go, you have to work out different stuff. So when it comes to booking your holiday, with mine especially, I'm going in a caravan, on a little caravan site, and I've been going there years, so I kind of know what the situation is. Now, when I tend to book holidays, I do have a look on booking.com. I know you said Trivago. Have a look on there, get an idea. Now, when I come to book this caravan, it's the same one I've been in before. So this one was a little bit more expensive, but it has sentimental reasons, because this was the first caravan that me and my dad went to on our very first holiday together, after my mum died. So I've paid that little bit more, just for that sentimental reason. But also you can get a lot cheaper. Now on booking.com, this holiday for 7 nights in a caravan was £500. And to be honest with you, that's still not bad, because it sleeps 8 people. It's a massive caravan. There's only me and Millie going in there. So it's definitely big. So I don't need all that space, but hey, I'm on holiday. It's got my reasons for going there. I'm going to enjoy it. Now it's £500 on there, but I do know the guy who does it, so I contacted him directly, and I got it for £450. Bargain, because obviously they take their commission from the booking, so he hasn't lost anything, and I've gained because I've got it 50 quid cheaper. But I would stress, if you was to go down that route, please be careful. Please be very, very careful, because there is a lot of scammers out there. Like I said, I know this guy and I can trust him, but if you're doing it on booking.com or Trivago, whatever you do, if something goes wrong, you're going to get your money back. If you do it privately, there is that chance you can get scammed. So please be careful. Do your research on it. Like with anything, just do your research wherever you book it. And also with booking your holiday, you want to find that really good deal, but you've got to find that balance between really cheap and also the higher price. I tend to try and go in the middle, because I've been to, let's say, some interesting places that were really dirt cheap, and they were dirt cheap for a reason. So if you're not bothered about a bit of uncleanliness and interesting things, then yeah, go for the cheapest one possible. But if you want a bit of comfort, I tend to go for the middle, and you want that comfort on your holiday because you're going on holiday to relax and to have a good time, and the last thing you want is somewhere that's unclean and grotty and just general mess, and you're not going to enjoy your holiday to your true potential. Now the other thing is travel. Now if you're going abroad, you've got your planes and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going abroad. So but you've got to work out your travel. You've got to work out how to get there, how to get back, what you're going to travel in when you've got to that destination. Are you going to do walking, buses? Are you going to hire a car? Those are things you've got to take into account, and also you've got to take into account how much they'll cost, because these are the kind of things where your money will start to run away with you, and it does. I've been there, I've done it, and you can soon get rid of a lot of money very quickly, unnecessarily. Also a massive one, especially for us in England, is the weather. We can't shut up about the weather. It's either too cold or too hot. We're never happy. But when you've booked your holiday and you know when it's going to be, you can't predict the weather, but usually sort of a week or a couple of weeks before, you can kind of get an idea what the weather's going to be, and then you can start to sort of plan what you're going to be doing, because if it's going to be nothing but raining, you want to be doing stuff that's inside. If it's going to be hot, you want to be outside, so on. So the weather is a key thing there, and also it dictates the rest of your holiday, and also how you spend your money and how much money you spend. Now next one is a massive thing for me, food. I love my food. Now with my holiday especially, I will be taking a few little bits and pieces. I'll be taking coffee, tea bags, milk, but not really anything else, probably some juice, and also my travel mug so I can do coffees and go about on the move. And I know that there is supermarkets, so I've done my research. I also did this a long time ago, so I know there's very cheap supermarkets nearby. I know there's some great restaurants nearby as well that are pretty decent value, in all fairness, for what you get. So my plan is I'm going to buy some cheaper food from the supermarkets, have that for breakfast and dinner times, and then I'm going to go out at night and treat myself, and I'm going to go to a local restaurant. But by doing that, I'm going to have more money to spend. I'm just going to stretch out further, and that's frugality for you. Now me and Lara have both decided on our spending budget. We're not going to spend, our budget per day is £30 a day, which I think is pretty acceptable. She's done her research on where she's going, I've done the research on where I'm going, so I know I could survive on £30 a day. If I want to, I could probably spend just a £10 a day, and if I want to, I could spend £50 a day. I've done it, it's what you set. So she was going to do £30, so I said, right, I'll match you, we'll do £30 a day, and we're going to have a £30 buffer as well, so just in case something goes wrong, we've got a little bit extra, Millie says hi, to play with. So £30 a day, that's the target. So you'll have to tune into the video the week after this to see how we got on. And also with the daily spends as well, I will be keeping a track of everything I spend, and I do highly recommend that as well. Even if you're on holiday, keep with your frugal budget of writing everything down and your spending trackers, so to speak, because it really helps, because money just disappears. The other thing is cheap and free activities. Now I know around there's some great walks, and I'm going to be walking a lot with Millie, weather depending. So of course that's free. I'll probably take a picnic, that sort of thing. Now there is a club there as well that does entertainment. It does cost £5 to get in, but with my holiday I've got a free ticket for the whole week, so not cost me a penny. It'll just cost me for having a drink in there, any food, that sort of thing. But if I want to, I don't have to drink or eat anything in there. I can just go in there and watch the entertainment. And the internet is a fantastic thing. If you type in the area where you're going and type in free or cheap activities, there'll be a ton of stuff come up anyway. It did on this area as well. So go on Google, type that in. See what you find. Now, with some of the things I'm going to be doing, I've done my research on them. Like I like going to the seal sanctuary and the aquarium in Skeggy. I know I can get vouchers to get me a certain percentage off. I think it's 10% on one and 15% on the other. So when you're looking at these activities, just see if there's any voucher codes, any discounts. There's bound to be something. Now, I know I can go into the Embassy Centre in Skeggy, and there'll be a booklet there, a new one out for this year, and there'll be certain voucher codes in there for other things as well. And it'll get you to explore more as well. That's the idea. But if you could do it cheaper, brilliant. Now, when it comes to saving for your holiday, everybody does it differently. You do it how it works best for you. Now, how I do it is, with my budget, I have 3 savings accounts. So I have a savings account for Millie, if she needs any medical attention. I have a main savings account, which is a higher interest rate, and also that goes for my future. And then I have another savings account, which is what I call the rainy day fund. I can't speak today, can I? And what's left at the end of the month goes into those 3 savings accounts. Now, when I go on holiday and I want to go out and do things, I get the money from that rainy day savings account, but obviously I keep a track of it. I know what I'm spending and I budget for it, but it's there ready for me. And that's how I prepare for the holiday. And lastly, I like to be super organised the best I can. I have a list of things that I'm going to be taking. So clothes, toiletries, food, everything I need to take, so I can tick it off on a little checklist, and fingers crossed I won't forget anything. And another tip as well, especially with this caravan I'm going to, there won't really be any toilet rolls there. They'll probably leave one, so make sure you take toilet rolls. I've been in that predicament before. Don't want to be in that predicament again. Now, if you go into a B&B or a hotel, there'll be toilet paper there. But it's when you go to these private lets, then you won't. That's a kind of essential you need. So yeah, everything is written down there, and I am ready to go, ready to get packing. So you'll have to tune into both our videos when they come on. I think it's coming in a week's time after this one, to see how we've got on, because I'm super excited to do this, and it's going to be fantastic. We've got certain things we're going to do on the holidays to show you the comparisons. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. And yeah, go check out Lara's channel. She's brilliant. Her channel's called Frugalfull. You'll love it. Tell her I sent you. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for putting up with me today, because I can't talk as per usual. I have these little moments where I get tongue-tied. Just thank you so much for watching, guys. So if you like what you see, leave a massive thumbs up, leave a like, subscribe if you are subscribed. Love you. You're brilliant. And I'll see you again on the holiday video. So be good, be frugal. See you on the beach.